Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Paranormal News. Tonight's article comes from InfinityExplorers.com, and the headline is Keanu Reeves: Humanity is about to break free from the Matrix. It doesn't have who it was written by or when it was published, so we'll get on with the article. A war is being waged that will shape the future of human existence and the world we leave for our children, according to Keanu Reeves, who says he is quietly optimistic about the future because humanity is showing signs of breaking free from the Matrix. The human race has been enslaved for thousands of years, Keanu Reeves said, while filming in the Mojave Desert, explaining that we have been kept in a mental prison by dark elites and secret societies who have done everything possible to repress us and avoid that we reach our potential. But speed star John Wick or Matrix, who was filming scenes from a Super Bowl commercial, says the real world Matrix is beginning to crack. Humanity is showing signs of freedom from the Matrix. What a moment to be alive. We are living in exciting times. And that is a quote from Keanu, explaining that he has been studying ancient texts, including the Vedanta and the Upanishads. I probably butchered both of those, I apologize. And learning about the nature of reality, Keanu said, quote, "Yes, of course, there are many people who are only interested in keeping up with the Kardashians, but a part significant population has been awakened. The most important thing is that a war is now being fought between our supreme teachers and those who want to liberate us. What is the Matrix? Keanu Reeves says that the Matrix is a holographic universe projected by those who wish to control us. Mankind has been repressed and controlled in this way for millennia. We believe that it is real, but in reality it is only a film that is reproduced in the collective consciousness, which presents itself as reality. Keanu Reeves is not alone in believing that humanity has been living in a matrix for thousands of years. Some of the richest and most influential people in the world are convinced that we live in a computer simulation. At least two of Silicon Valley's technological billionaires are investing money in efforts to get humans out of the simulation they think we're living. Elon Musk believes that the chance of us not living in a matrix-like computer simulation are billions to one. Here below an interview in English in which he talks about the topic. Many people in Silicon Valley have become obsessed with the simulation hypothesis, the argument that what we experience as reality is actually made in a computer, writes Tad Friend of The New Yorker. Two billionaires of technology have gone so far as to secretly involve scientists to work on getting us out of the simulation. But Keanu Reeves believes that the guys in Silicon Valley have something wrong with getting rid of the Matrix. He has a tip for the technology billionaires. Put your wallets back in your pockets. This has nothing to do with money or computers. It is a spiritual change that must take place, not a hack. According to Keanu, that spiritual change is taking place. People are tired of unnecessary wars, totalitarian leadership, and authoritarian control. People are awakening to what is really important in life. I think people were really scared that the world ended, very recently. I just felt that things had gotten out of control. We lost all hope of being able to save ourselves from the dark forces of the world. But just open your eyes for a minute and look around at what is happening. It's amazing. People like Trump are lifting the veil in an amazing network of interconnected manipulation. In a way, it is allowing humanity to wake up from its lethargy and see that the same few people, the same secret societies, the New World Order, are actively controlling our lives and repressing our true ability. It is time to recover our infinite power and open the doors of the mental prison that have motivated us to build ourselves. It's not easy to do, but it's time to walk into the light of freedom. And that is the end of this article. So, we did an episode of Staring into the Abyss on this very subject of whether we're living in a matrix, a computer simulation. I don't believe that we are living in a computer simulation. I think that's nonsense. The article in the beginning tries to make it sound like that's what Keanu Reeves is saying, is that we're living in a computer simulation. But later on in the article, he kind of clarifies his point. And what he is saying is not that we are living in a computer simulation, but that we are living in a simulated reality that is controlled by the media and the governments of the world, and they feed us a bunch of BS. And we're living a lie, essentially. What we think is going on isn't what's actually going on. The people that we believe are good people and are leaders and are there to help us are actually not. They're devil worshipping pieces of crap from this elite class of the New World Order that are actually running everything. And they're using us as slaves, essentially. That's kind of his basic point. Now, on that, I agree 100% with Keanu. We've also done several shows of Staring where I have went into all of that. And I have explained what is going on behind the scenes. I've explained what all these elite people are up to. I've talked about things I've seen with my own eyes in the life that I've led and some of the people that I know, where there is Baal worship and Moloch worship and all kinds of horrifying things done that if you learned about them, first of all, you wouldn't believe them until you had rock solid evidence in front of you that proved it. So no matter what I tell you, it's not going to matter because you're not going to believe what I have to say. What I will tell you is that evidence is coming very soon. We are going to know beyond a shadow of a doubt exactly what is going on very soon. So when that happens, you will know everything. You will have all of the information on these people and what they've been doing to kids and what they've been doing to the country and what they've been doing to all of us. It'll all be public knowledge at that point. I'm not going to get really, really deep into it because, one, the powers that be don't like you to do that, and you end up getting censored and flagged and all this kind of stuff, and I don't want that to happen again. It's already happened for the shows I already did. And two, it wouldn't do any good because you wouldn't believe what I have to say anyway until you see it for yourself. I didn't believe it until I saw it for myself. But I've seen it, so I know it's happening. But convincing you that it's happening is a no-win situation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this article. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of the article and what you think of what Keanu is saying. I agree with him that we are being controlled. I agree with him that people are sick and tired of it. We're tired of the wars. We're tired of death. We're tired of hatred. We're tired of being turned against our fellow man. It's a bunch of BS. And it's done for purpose. It's done to keep you fighting each other so that you don't see and realize what's actually happening. Because as long as you're fighting each other, you're not fighting them. We need to get together and fight them because they are the ones that are ruining your lives, not your fellow American. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the article. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of it. As always, it's up to you to decide. And I'll catch you on the next one. Until I speak to you again, love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.